Hi, my name is Tomasz and you're watching Casual DIY channel. In today's video, we'll be making this awesome looking lamp. Check out the video. Right then, so the key ingredients for my particular project is a neon LED strip. It's super flexible, so it will fit any of the grooves I'm going to be cutting out freehand on a lovely piece of walnut. Right then, so I've prepared my stencil, which by the way, that will be available for absolutely free on my Patreon. It will be in a post there that's visible to the public, so you don't have to be a member of my Patreon, but that stencil will be there for you to download absolutely for free. Now obviously I'm going to be tracing that on my piece of wood, but before I do that I need to have some two flat faces. I'm going to be using my jointer to get that sorted. Now I'm going to be using a carbon paper to trace the design from my stencil on my piece of walnut. And now it's time for a bit of freehand routing. And now I'm going to continue with routing until I get the correct depth. And in my case, it's going to be about 11 millimeters. Alright then, so the routing is now finished. The depth is about 11 millimeters. That's how much I wanted for the LED tape to actually get into the wood. It's definitely not absolutely perfect, but you know, with hand routing of a design like this, I'm actually quite happy at what I managed to achieve. Now I just want to get rid of the hard edges here, so I'm going to do a bit of sanding inside the channel as well. Now I'm just pre-drilling a channel through which the power cables will go to the base. Now with my bandsaw I'm just going to cut around the shape of the bulb to give it the final look. Now I will refine the shape with my sander. I'm back at my bandsaw to cut out the circle for the base, and after that I'll refine the shape on my sander. In the base of the lamp I'm just making a recess for the power cables. It will give me a bit of space for soldering the wires together from the main plug to the LED strip. On the pillar drill I'm making a channel for the plug. I will hot glue it in place later on, and obviously will allow for all the wires to go through, and you won't be able to see any wires outside of the lamp at all apart from the main power cable. Now I will be using my router to give a nice roundover on all the parts. And now it's time for a bit of sanding that we all love dearly. Okay, so both of the parts of my lamp are ready, fully sanded to 240 grit. And now I'm going to be using some spray varnish, satin. I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 coats with denibbing in between coats with grit 320. Right then, now it's time to cut the LED strip to the correct size, do some soldering, putting all the wires together. I'm going to be using hot glue to make sure that the plug inside of the base is nice, stable and secure as well. And after that, the lamp will be ready. Okay, so all the wires are soldered together, and let's have a look if it actually works. There you go. I'm really happy with that. I'm not definitely a grandmaster in soldering, that's for sure. Now, obviously, you know, it's electricity, it is dangerous. So if you don't know what you're doing, ask somebody that knows, somebody you know, that has got some qualifications in this. The most important thing for you is just to be safe. Now I'm going to just secure all the connections, making sure that there's no issues. And after that, we'll put the lamp together. The base is installed with only 2 screws. That's plenty for this project. I'm not going to use any glue. I want to have the ability to take it apart if need be and if anything goes wrong with the LED strip in the future. And now I'm just installing the LED strip. I'm going to be using a bit of CA glue just to make sure it's not going to pop out, it's going to stay in place, and the lamp will be ready. And there we go, guys. I think it came out really nice. I think my son will absolutely love it. I've added some pads underneath as well, so it's not going to scratch any table or anything like that when I'm going to place that in my house. But I have to say, I'm really pleased how this turned up. It looks absolutely fantastic, and walnut adds that, I don't know, it's that extra special look to it. I really love it, and I hope my son will as well. Now, if you enjoyed this little project, drop me that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe for some more cool content in the future. And for now, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Take care.